The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host. My name is Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick, and alongside me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Good evening, David.
Who?
Well, before you ask, which you already have, I find you so inconsequential that I've stopped remembering your name. So let's move on with the show, Travis.
All right. Thank you. And also the wreck himself, Mr. Derek Alders.
You're still fucking here.
I'm still fucking here, baby. I made it. I made it back. I made it the fuck back.
It just goes to show that God is not real.
Welcome into the show, guys. If this is your very first time listening to our podcast, this is an adult podcast with...
Lots of fucking. Lots of fucking.
No. But this is an adult podcast where we like to make inappropriate jokes about the current events that are going on in sports and inappropriate jokes that have nothing to do with sports whatsoever. Also, this is an adult podcast with very foul language, so if that's not your thing, you're in the wrong place. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you and good night. And we got not a whole lot of sports to go over today. There's not a whole lot going on.
Not a whole lot.
Just not. This is kind of one of those times of the sports season that's just kind of dead. So you got college basketball and then whatever other shit happens. Mm-hmm. But we got a lot of questions that some of them came from you listeners.
Sure do. It's like a fucking pop quiz in this bastard.
It is, yeah,
right?
yeah. But as we always do, we like to start off our show with our week recap, going over what we did over the last week. So, Jeremy?
Yes, Randy.
What'd you do?
Let's see. Last week on our live cast, we were getting message from a guy who called himself Fluffy, not Gabriel Iglesias.
Damn.
But he's got a YouTube channel where he goes and checks out haunted locations.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, I remember that guy.
And I checked him out. He's not bad. It's called Exploring with Fluffy.
Yeah.
And he actually said that I could go on a ghost hunt with him, which I would be happy to do, but he ain't going to like it. Because while I love watching that shit, I am an incredible skeptic. I'm a man of science. And so I will be sitting there while they're freaking out. And I'll, like on one of those spirit boxes, say, it said David. No, it didn't.
What? Did you say my name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Charlie. Let's see. I watched a movie. A couple of movies. I watched Tenet.
Yeah.
Derek, I don't know what confused you about that movie at all.
Got it right out of the gate, huh?
I kind of did, but I'm a sharp cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about a guy that lives in an apartment. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Way to fucking spoil it.
Yeah, no shit, Derek. Way to ruin the big ending.
Yeah. Pays his rent on time every month.
People don't know he's got a fucking apartment. Okay.
Pays his rent on time.
Yep.
And then I watched The Trial of Chicago 7.
Oh, God.
It's on Netflix. It's actually a really good movie. Takes place in the 60s when they were protesting the Vietnam War and some protesters that had been falsely arrested for starting a riot and the shit trial that they got. And it was very interesting, but political, and we don't do that on the show.
Right.
And then today, thank God the weather is finally warming up.
Jesus.
And I went and got my car washed. There's a new place, like a sports-themed automatic car wash place here.
Really?
Now. Yeah, but there's like somebody there that takes your money and then you pick out which package you want and all that. And there was, I want to say, 3 cars in front of me. Nothing too terrible, but when I got up to the front of the line, the lady's like, yeah, we are so sorry about that. Wait, we're just going to go ahead and give you the top wash package.
What?
So apparently I'm
You should have
starting
said you'd rather have the topless wash package. That's what I would have done.
Especially if she was cute.
Not with this chick. No.
Okay.
I mean,
Tits are tits, Jeremy.
Well, and she didn't have any. I looked. She was a solid 4 all day, 5 with the free car washes. And but apparently I have started capitalizing on just continually looking disgusted. That's just my resting face now, as I just fucking look disgusted because I wasn't even annoyed by this. I normally hate lines, but maybe
like
she
Raph.
recognized me from the podcast.
Resting asshole face.
Yeah.
In which case, she was a 9.
Okay. Fair enough. Was that it? That's all you got?
Well, that led up to today.
Okay.
Free
all right.
car wash, motherfucker. What you got? You got nothing compared to that.
I got some shit. How about you, Derek? What'd you do?
Well, the other day I did something I haven't done in a long time since I went day drinking.
Oh, yeah. That's
Nice.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have to go through an agent on that?
No, I just gave up at failing. So
Nice.
And you decided to excel at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, through our work, we got free tickets to the Wichita State game. So I showed up to the Wichita State game, and Wichita State didn't show up. There was postponed to COVID, so I didn't realize that. So I walked half a mile to the stadium and half a mile back.
Did you really strut and show off your immunity?
No, but I went both ways uphill.
How the fuck
Nice.
did you walk all the way up to the front door and not notice that there's nobody in this goddamn parking lot?
That's why you got such good parking, Scott.
Yeah, I was excited about the parking I got. And then
Half mile away.
yeah.
Use your fucking head, Frankie.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's go get breakfast because the game was supposed to be at 11. We're at 10:30 at this point now. And so we go to get breakfast, and there's a 2-hour wait.
God.
So I don't like eggs that much. So I said, fuck that. I give up at Phelan. Honey, you do whatever you want to do. Where are we going? And finally, she starts Googling what to do. She's like, let's go here for breakfast. It's another hour. And I was like, God damn it. She goes, I'm about ready to just say screw this and say, let's go get a beer. I said, where are we going?
Where was the first place you went that had the long wait?
Homegrown.
Oh, love that place, though. Almost worth it.
No, it's not. There's no eggs worth 2 hours.
No,
Fertilized or unfertilized.
there's biscuits and gravy that are.
Easter, deviled, none of them are worth 2 fucking hours. So, so we just said fuck it and went day drinking.
Huh?
Which was a lot of fun, actually.
sure, yeah. It's always fun.
We went to a Mexican restaurant, and by the time we were leaving said restaurant, they were trying to give us beers for free. So that was cool.
That means you did a good job.
Yeah.
You guys are so good at this. We
Yeah.
want to endorse you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. That it?
Or
Yeah, I
they-
just did a lot of drinking this week, Scotty. I knew I was coming up to hang out with you today, so I had to prep myself.
do you think they did that so that they were like hoping you didn't make it home okay? Or?
No. They didn't think I was Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always like, Scotty, you want one for the road?
Yeah, thanks,
Whatever
man.
I would bartend.
Yeah. Well, and we know how Scotty feels about the Mexicans. So.
Come on. So,
Right food, wrong color. That's
so-
what he says.
Jesus Christ.
That's Scotty's mantra.
No.
God damn it, Melinda. Come on.
So, I actually ended up going to New Mexico this last weekend.
Notice the new one, not the old one.
The new
He's
one.
not going around those people.
Yeah.
I got a lot of nice messages from everybody asking how the trip went.
Nobody really gave us that. You mean your family?
No. Some of the listeners actually messaged me. It was really, really nice.
By the way, that state's 120 some years old. When are they going to take the new off that?
I don't know, and they really fucking should.
Until
Yeah.
I
It doesn't
think
even have that new state smell.
it's allowed to be called New Mexico until like all the PT Cruisers are off the road.
Oh, okay.
Because if someone gets a new car and it's a PT Cruiser, even
Yeah.
though it's 20 years old, they're like, I got a new car.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
That is by far the most boring fucking drive there could possibly be in the world.
I don't know, you ever been on a cattle drive?
That would be a lot more entertaining. Haven't you seen City Slickers?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It was
It
entertaining
ain't
as
really
fuck.
like that.
Imagine
okay.
how your wife felt. She had to spend that entire ride with you.
Yep. 8 hours.
I call it a cattle drive, by the way, because I have leather seats in my car.
Nice. No, it was an 8-hour drive, but it was absolutely gorgeous when we got into the Rocky Mountains. It started to snow, so we got fresh powder up on the mountain.
Cocaine? You got cocaine on the mountain?
Tons of it, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we got a vacation.
Name
Yes.
of the movie. This mountain is pure snow.
I don't know.
Better off dead.
Okay.
Booger says that.
Okay, that's great. But anyways, snowboarding in Angel Fire, New Mexico. First couple of days, it was kind of like there was nobody on the mountain. It was like maybe 20% capacity.
They knew you were going to be there.
Yep, everybody left. We're like, fuck off. Had a great time. Had an absolutely amazing time. I went down some very sketchy runs and didn't even
I had
really
some
hurt.
sketchy runs before this show.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, we talked about it on Lifecast.
Yeah.
But I will say one thing that I think that we all can agree on.
We wish you wouldn't have came back.
Shut the fuck up.
I wish you wouldn't say this one thing.
No. But whenever you're in an area that is heavily snowy, that just so happens to be one of the closest mountains to go skiing on if you live in the state of Texas. Okay? It wasn't like it was...
Yeah, because I think of Texas, I think of skiing.
Yeah, no.
Well, now.
Yeah.
That is like one of the closest places to go skiing from if you're in like Amarillo.
Two things they say that come from Texas.
Yep.
G's and skis.
I've always said the worst part about Texas, it is filled with Texans.
So there's snow on the ground in New Mexico, obviously.
You're welcome.
We've got assholes with fucking
Of course
tire
you do.
chains.
We didn't think you went without them.
And every fucking one of them has a goddamn Texas plate.
Uh-huh.
Every fucking one. And they were idiots driving around with tire chains. Everybody else was getting around fine. It was the most frustrating thing in the world just trying to navigate up to the mountain.
How can you not drive when you have tire chain? I mean, that's like kind of makes it like driving on regular.
You can't really go very fast if I remember correctly.
I fucking can.
Jeremy drag races and tire
Fuck
chains.
yeah.
Yeah, that gets the extra traction on the road.
Yeah, I always, anytime that I drive a funny car,
Yeah.
I have them put the snow tires on just
Yeah.
to get me extra traction. Every time I do a burnout, it makes a hell of a racket. But
What about when you drive a Scotty car?
who?
It's the opposite of a funny car.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That is what that's pretty accurate.
Is that
actually.
his name?
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, I had an excellent time. The lodge was awesome. It was mainly with family, so I got to see a lot of family members I haven't seen for a while. And
So
we had
they
a good
had a
time.
lousy time.
Shut the fuck up. God, you're such a dick.
You know, Scotty, I understand, like, sometimes when you get back from vacation, because you've been off work and you just got to kind of have a great time for
Yeah.
a week, you know what I mean? Or however long you were there.
Yeah.
And you come back and you get into the normal grind of life and you're just like, God, I got to go back to work. And
Oh, yeah.
just life sucks now. And you can get kind of depressed. So I got you something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I brought you something to help cope with your depression.
Please tell me it's circus peanuts.
There's a bullet. I do have a spare pistol laying around if you need it.
Okay.
Just want to help with your sadness.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hollow Point, too, does the job.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it is a hollow point. But then I also come back to Kansas, and we apparently went from -14 when I left, and now it's fucking hot. It's 60 degrees outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was almost 70 today, Scotty.
Was it really? Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
With the
High
wind
60s.
chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
anyways.
it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
That'll kill you. But yeah, that's Kansas weather for you. It changes.
Yeah, if
a
you
lot.
don't like the weather, it's going to change. Just stick around, just like in Hollywood.
Just wait 15 minutes. And then
Next thing you know, there'll be tornadoes. That's what got Dorothy and Toto, huh?
yeah. But the biggest thing I think that's happened to us over the week, we had two very awesome TikTok videos that one of them is over 1 million views right now. And another one, which is creeping up to like 900,000, if I remember correctly.
Both of them Derek's things.
Yeah, Derek's kind of funny.
I like to think I'm a little too sharp for the people on TikTok.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but
No, it goes right over their head, Daryl.
great. But now we're getting ever so close to a milestone for us. We're almost to 100,000 followers on TikTok. So once we get that mark, guys, thank you so much. We really do appreciate everything that you do. helping us
We're
out.
quitting the show as soon as we hit 100. We're
listen
done.
to him. No, absolutely not. We're
So
gonna keep
let's
on
hurry it
doing
up
this
and get there because
No.
I need next Tuesday off.
bitch. No.
And I just need to not sit next to this asshole anymore. Jesus Christ.
We
Jeremy.
should sit on the other side of the table.
Yeah, you
Back
should.
to the camera if we have to.
Yeah,
But yeah, that
totally
was.
going to do that.
Excuse me. That was my week. I hope everybody. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I'm good now. I feel better.
Yeah.
It's like all the sadness just went away.
Yeah, I just look at this beautiful face in front of me. I don't have to worry about anything anymore.
Yeah, that's actually a picture of when you were happy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was when we first started the show.
not anymore.
No. I didn't realize I was going to have to spend every Tuesday sitting next to you. 100 and some odd fucking Tuesdays.
Yeah, I never thought this thing would keep going.
Yeah.
I thought if we insulted you enough that you would just give up and use that bullet.
Damn, I'm resilient, aren't I? All right.
If that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Next week, I'm bringing a gun.
Some people say hard disease to cure.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to put it.
You're the herpes of podcast, Scotty.
We're everywhere. But moving on.
COVID McFuckstick.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, you went to Angel Fire, right?
Yeah.
That's what I used to tell girls instead of saying I had chlamydia. No, it's just a little angel fire. That's why it burns.
Yeah.
Great.
That's just God telling you did a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen that listen to this show is sponsored to you by, or this episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped. Manscaped.com. Been very. Can you not turn the fuck around?
I just don't want to look at you anymore.
Just turn and look at Jeremy. Look deep
We
into
need to
his
get
eyes.
him blinders.
Yeah, for sure. God damn. Anyways, Manscaped.com is the sponsor of our show.
That's what I was looking for. I was here this whole time.
Oh, I thought you were looking for your pen. It's like, it's right there.
They have excellent products. They have things like the Lawnmower 3.0.
Damn right they do.
That fucker is awesome.
It is awesome. It won't cut your balls,
That's
but it'll
right.
keep it trimmed up. Take care of your balls.
Yeah, let me tell you about my bush.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gone.
Do you still have ass hair, though?
No.
Okay.
I know people think about me naked and they're thinking about this big tuft of pubic hair and they're like, oh, that's gross. Well, I don't have that. So now it's all better, right?
I've actually taken all of my pubic hair and I've donated it to kids with cancer.
Walks for
Oh,
love.
that's so nice of you.
Sure.
I've done that.
Because their pubic hair falls out.
Absolutely. So,
They make merkins with it.
I am a merkin machine. It's what I am. Yeah.
That's your new nickname, the merkin maker.
That's just what I do. You know what I mean? Sometimes I make them for kids without cancer. I'm just like, trick or treat. Here's a merkin.
You need to grow the fuck up. Here you go.
Yeah.
Is there extensions? Oh, good God.
Way to keep that one going, Scotty.
Sorry.
All I do is day drink and make merkins.
That's right.
Anyways,
Just smirking in my merkin.
they have a lot of excellent products, though. Not just the Lawnmower 3.0.
You're working for the weekend. I'm working for the merkin.
Okay. They have a plow, which
sure
is
do.
a razor.
Uh-huh.
They've got a weed whacker, which is my favorite product because I hate hair in my nose. That is the most annoying thing.
You're going to hate my nose merkins. You are not going to like those.
You don't realize how much you hate the hair on your nose until you get rid of the hair on your nose. And
absolutely
oh
correct.
my God, it's like night and day.
Yeah, absolutely. You can breathe. And apparently it's also for your ears. I don't have hair in my ears, but Jeremy's old enough. I think you probably do.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I've had hair in my ears. And here's the thing. I use that shampoo to help my hair grow back. And it trickles down. And oh, boy, I'm like fucking Bozo the Clown coming out the ears.
Nice. But I have a whole bunch of excellent products. They have some new products that are going to be coming out very, very soon. And we'll get to talk about those as well. But go check them out at manscaped.com. Use the promo code SIDELINES. Get 20% off your order and free shipping.
I like that ball deodorant.
That's some good shit.
It is. And the ball toner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes Scotty's chin smell so much better.
Fellas,
It really does. I can smell it off your breath and your chin.
fellas, if you ever have a gal go down there and she says something to you, just hinting like, hey, did you pull your balls out of a skunk's asshole? That may be a sign that you're not taking care of business down there.
Right.
Try the ball deodorant.
Yes.
Like, did you side pocket a dead possum? Because
Good God. That's awful. But again, check them out, manscaped.com. Use the promo code SIDELINES. Get 20% off your order and free shipping. Okay. We got a couple sports we can go over.
Sure we do.
We do. Something happened today.
did it now. Did it now.
Yeah. No, apparently Tiger Woods got into a car
How
accident
happened
today.
was it?
Yeah. Way to go, Scotty.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Way to
you
roll with it.
continue that
What?
with something. I mean, something happened today. You don't pause for dramatic effect. There's no dramatic effect. Tell us what the fuck happened.
Tiger Woods got into a car accident, and apparently he's having emergency surgery, and I don't have any more details than that.
It's on his legs.
It's on his legs? Both of them?
Well, legs is plural.
Okay.
So, from what I read, it was the plural form of leg.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
So he's probably
not going to be kicking ass for a while.
Okay.
That is.
Poor guy.
Maybe he'll be joining what's his name, the wheelchair hockey.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lucas.
yeah.
Yeah, that's possible.
What's that kid's name?
Lucas.
Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had
But-
to use the jaws of life to get him out.
Yeah, I heard he rolled. The thing.
Yeah, he was on ecstasy.
Oh.
That
We
is-
talked
yeah, he
about
was
it.
rolling.
We talked about it a little bit on the
Live?
live cast. We think maybe he just sliced
Yeah.
when he was driving.
Yep.
Didn't realize that the road had a dog leg.
Yep. Kind of
Went in the rough.
You know what, though? I mean, Jeremy, just to attest to your point, Asian driver. I mean, fuck.
Cablin Asian driver. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, geez. Did we not see? How did this not happen 25 years
No
ago is what
shit.
I want to know.
You guys are awful.
Yeah, make that a TikTok. They'll fucking love us.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oddly enough, there was a pitching wedge through the windshield. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about.
No.
Do you think, like, if he crossed over into oncoming traffic,
It was a
did he-
ping. Ping is an Asian driver, right?
If he crosses over into oncoming traffic, does he have to yell "for"?
Yes, absolutely. You're on a different. You're on a different hole there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're headed towards something.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the golf news that I've got for today.
Well, that's more than we've had on this entire show.
I don't know.
Yeah, we talked golf once or twice. There was that Korean golfer that got suspended for.
Oh, flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
What?
I like that guy.
Yeah,
He's
I
my
do too.
favorite.
But yeah, so moving on, we got baseball.
He doesn't
news.
drive in the fucking ditch, and he's
No.
Asian.
Yeah, I know. We got some baseball news.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
God, the Wichita Wind Surge schedule is out. That is our local AA baseball team. We are
Minnesota Twins.
Yep, and we are going to have a season. And
That's
it looks,
right.
It looks like a full motherfucker too. 120 games.
Are they going to change their name to the Twin Surge?
Ooh, that'd be dope.
That'd be dope. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always want to watch a porno called that.
The Twin Surge?
Oh yeah.
I'm in.
You got to drink Coors Light though while you watch it.
You guys both the stars of that particular one?
Yes, because we're twins,
Yep.
Scotty.
You guys both weigh the same, I think.
No,
No,
we don't.
no,
And
not at all. And your sister wouldn't go for that kind of movie anyway. That's not nearly enough people.
Yeah, okay.
She's huge.
Yeah.
basically just fuck you, Morris.
Yeah, okay. Morris now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck you want from me, Pete?
I don't know. But the schedule is out, so that is just more positivity of we're going to probably have a full season, hopefully a full recovery. I'm pumped as shit for that. And I'm even more pumped for the national news in baseball. Albert Pujols has announced that he will retire at the end of the 2021 season.
How old is he?
Too fucking old.
Depends. Are you talking about regular years or steroid years?
Exactly.
Well, I think time still passes the same.
Not on your body, though.
Nobody's talking. I didn't say how old does he look. How old is he? Time will still pass linearly. In calendar days, Scotty.
I know.
I said it right, just to drive the fucking point home.
Well, he was 24 when he played in a Little League World Series.
Okay.
So we know that much.
Right. No, he is 41 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is kind of impressive. I got to give it to him.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to miss him. Not going to miss him. He's going to...
You would have if he was still a Cardinal.
No, I wouldn't have. I did not like him. And even the year that he won the World Series, because that was the year that he was defending Barry Bonds.
Well,
Yeah,
he didn't like
he
it.
juiced his ass
Well,
off.
yeah, no
He
shit.
did.
I mean-
Nobody's fucking talking about it. They're like, he's an ambassador to the game. He's one of the great all-time greats. He could have 700 home runs. Yeah, and so could that needle in his arm.
Absolutely.
That's like if you ever meet somebody who stands up for like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
You're talking to somebody who probably raped a passed out chick. I mean, that's there's a reason why they're.
She can't say no. Is it really? No, that's bad.
Yeah, it is.
That's
That's
awful.
still rape.
Yeah, that still is. But that's pretty much the only baseball news we have. Moving on to...
She was talking in her sleep. She totally wanted it.
Was she really?
She told me she wanted my big black cock.
Oh God, that's awful.
I had to put a rubber band around it for a couple hours. But,
Jesus.
You get a fucking jug of Sherwin-Williams and...
Yeah. So what do you think about college basketball so far? Because now
I like it.
now
Next.
No, you jackass. Right now we've got quite a few of our basketball team seasons are going to be winding down very shortly, and we will have March Madness. Now, it's going to be in one place, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that right?
I think it's in Indiana, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Really, for all four divisions?
I
Really?
think so, yeah. And I haven't heard of anything. I mean, it's the same number of teams, all the playing games, all of that shit.
I mean,
I hope
honestly,
I hope it's in Gary.
Gary, Indiana?
yeah.
No, just Gary.
No,
I just hope it's
inside
in
of
that
Gary.
guy. Yeah.
Inside of
I
Gary?
wanted to see him open that fucker up.
Yeah.
Build
Just-
a court, put down some hardwood.
Just a magic school bus.
Yeah, for sure.
Shrinks them all down. They go inside of Gary, play the tourney, and then get the fuck out.
All right. Fair
Gary
enough.
Shandling, even. I'd like to see him go inside of him.
Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield wouldn't
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah. He had that awesome-ass batting stance, man. Fucking kind of looked like Barry Bonds a little bit.
So all the more reason to have basketball games inside of him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess, if there's not going to be fans allowed inside or very limited, I mean, you don't need a big arena to have different games at different times. You could have it in high schools.
That's kind of what they
Courts
did
and
at,
shit.
at Disney for the NBA. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
No, that was those are rides, Scotty, and people in costumes. I've been there. I know what they do there. They don't play basketball. They have shows and they have attractions and and long fucking lines and overpriced food.
Right.
That's what they have.
Yeah. So how's your team looking so far there, Derek?
We're down 12.
I know I'm talking about on the season. What do you think your Illini are going to be ranked whenever they go into the
In the
tournament?
tournament, there'll be a 2.
They'll be a 2? You think they're going to get that high?
Well, they're 5th in the country. I don't think they're going to drop that far after one loss. They got a hell of a schedule finishing out. I think if they win a couple of those games, we could be a 2, maybe even a 1.
I don't think you're going to be a 1. You're fucking smoking shit.
I think if they win that Big Ten tournament,
You win the Big Ten tournament. Whoever wins that Big Ten tournament is a 1.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I just don't think you're going to win.
Because you got Ohio State and Michigan in that.
are they the highest ranked team in the Big Ten right now?
No.
Or who won? Michigan beat
Michigan
Ohio
beat
State.
Ohio
So
State, so
Michigan
Michigan
is
is-
the highest ranked
Yep,
team.
they're number 3.
3.
Yep, 3, 4, 5. It was Michigan, Ohio State, and then Illinois. That didn't change. The top 5 didn't change.
Oh, okay. Well, my team ended up getting a huge win on Thursday.
Yes, they did.
Holy shit. Ended up beating Houston, a full strength.
Did you see what they did on Sunday?
Not play.
Yeah.
But they didn't play angry.
That's right.
That's what they did.
They didn't play at all.
They played hungry
Right.
and went to breakfast.
And a little drunk.
That's why I couldn't get into homegrown. The whole WSU team was in there. They're like, it's going to be 2 hours.
It's
They're very hungry.
Everybody who was going to go to the game went, fuck, let's go to homegrown. Where was the other place you went that you had to wait for an hour?
Egg Crate, I think.
Yeah, that place is good too. Son of a bitch, you picked the best places.
Yeah.
To wait in
that's
line.
what I fucking do.
It's like, dude, you wait in line, it's like fucking Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyways, but my team, Wichita State, after beating Houston, is now
A bubble team.
a projected 12 seed as of right now because they are currently the number 1 team in the American.
They'll play the play-in game probably.
Don't they have to win their tournament, though, to get the automatic bid?
Yes. Yeah, they still got to win the tournament. But I just think it's awesome because this is a year where we were picked at the beginning of the season to be I think, the second to the last place in our conference.
Well, you played like 5 less games than Houston.
4, I think.
Yeah,
But they were
that's a lot.
postponed, and we have to make them up.
That means they're practicing.
At what point do you make them up? I mean, here we are at the end of February. It's March Madness.
Yeah.
No, he means you just make them up.
Yeah,
you
just make 'em up.
Make up what you think would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think Wichita State by 6. Mark it down.
Fair enough.
As great as that win was, I don't see them beating Houston again.
No, I don't either. I mean, it was at home. It was the first time that Wichita State beat that high of a ranked team at home since like the 60s.
I don't see them beating Houston in Houston's arena. They don't even have power.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't see them winning that.
No,
Yeah.
they've been practicing with lights on. You turn the lights off, they don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
to do.
that water boy's out of a job.
They should
I
probably,
mean,
if I was him, I'd play outside.
Yeah, I would too.
Put on the sweats.
In the cold, yep.
I mean, those breakaway pants will snap back on.
Yeah, they sure will. But I don't know. How about your K-State Wildcats down there, Mr. What was your name?
They call me Jeremy
Oh, okay.
because that's my name.
I call you.
I call him Maurice.
Like the Space Cowboy. That's what they usually call me. Love gangster, all kinds of shit.
The Space Cowboy. You had a fucking Friends reference right there.
No, I had a reference to the same song that Derek was referencing.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it wasn't anything to do with fucking Friends.
Joey's imaginary friend was Maurice, and he was the Space Cowboy.
There's that bullet.
It's going over there.
Well,
No,
yeah,
but-
that's why. That's why. From the song "The Joker" by Steve Miller.
I haven't even heard of it.
Take that.
It's probably one of the more overrated songs in history. So you're not missing anything.
Okay, fair enough.
But the fact that it is so overrated and you haven't heard it floors me. Anyway, Larry,
Every time.
what was your question? How's K-State
How's
doing?
K-State doing?
Looking forward to football season. That's what they're doing.
They're not. They're not Iowa State though.
No, they've beaten Iowa State, and that's pretty much it. They lost to Fort Hays State. I really am, while I hate to root against my team, I think if they just continue to eat shit the remainder of the year, which they should, this might be Weber's last year. Then we can start to heal.
I think you're right. I think this such a bad year that he's having. I think he's done at the end of the
And
season.
I hope they pick up Greg Marshall.
As an Illinois fan that used to have Weber, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with him. They're going to extend him. That's what's.
This has been the first season that there's been legit talk about his future's in doubt.
Yeah, he is on the hot seat. He is on
As
the
well he
hottest
should
seat.
be. You
Yeah.
get your ass kicked by a D2 team.
Oh yeah, big time.
As a, by the way, I looked this up. K-State is the 13th winningest all-time program
Yeah.
in Division I basketball history.
Yeah.
13th. That puts them in the top 15.
I almost puts him in the top 13.
Almost.
Yeah, that's close.
I don't do numbers.
You let her handle that.
Yeah, let her.
Yes. I'm going to fuck it up. I don't know if we add, if we subtract. Somewhere there's calculus in here and geometry. So they are triangle.
Yeah.
Is where they're at. That was the birthplace of the triangle offense, by the way. So it all comes full circle. That's how comedy works, folks.
Boom.
Ba-boom! I
And
make
another shape at the end.
Fuck yeah! Keep laughing, assholes. That's the shit you walk off to. That's the fucking shit I bring to this show. The way I star. Okay,
You just square up.
that's right.
Yeah.
Do you understand me, Steven?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So they suck. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I see. What do you think, though? Here's my question to you, because
Oh, Jesus, you want more information? All right,
yeah,
let's go.
Well, I kind of want your opinion because your coach is on its way out.
I hope.
Right. My team's coach took over a job, and he is currently the interim head coach for Wichita State. And he has taken him and made him a winning team. They're number one in the American. Can you fucking not give him the job?
Yes.
How?
You mean if I'm K-State? Because Wichita State already has dibs on him.
No, my question is, if you are Wichita State, do you give Isaac Brown a job?
You would need to have an absolute, like, high-profile, like, legendary coach
Come in.
to come in.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who's, taken teams to the Final Four numerous times. Who had to leave because of a scandal or something.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be the kind that they like there at Wichita State.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I don't see how you at least don't sign him to like a 2-year
That's
deal
actually,
or
that's
something.
actually what I would suggest to do would be a 2-year deal.
Because
It's
I mean,
just it's a weird year.
It's a
There's
very
no
weird year.
fans. There's no there's not a ton of fans. If there are fans, I'm looking at cardboard right now. Mm-hmm. So there's not a lot of fans. It's just it's different. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
But it's better.
And a big part of the college coaching game is recruiting.
Right.
And we haven't gotten to see where he's at with that. He may suck at recruiting. He may get into people's homes and like, I want to fuck your daughter. No, I mean, I want your son to come and fuck me. No, I want him to play basketball.
Yeah.
Jump shot.
Right. I'm curious to see what happens, but I say they give him a 2-year contract and see how
We're
he does.
playing in Gary Shandling this year.
Sheffield. Gary Sheffield.
Yeah. Well, they're playing in Gary Sheffield Arena.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would like to see them rename that arena to Gary Sheffield Arena for no fucking reason, and then explain to Charles Koch, yeah, we don't know either.
I'd rather it be named Gary Coleman Arena.
Oh yeah, that'd be good too.
Absolutely. But yeah, so guys,
Just hear the
What do you got
fans.
against Sheffield?
Hear the fans going, "What you talking about?"
They would be required to recruit somebody named Willis.
yeah.
They can't have anybody tall on their team.
That's terrible. I mean, didn't he have like an actual like defect?
Yeah, he was a midget.
Was he just a midget? I think it was something else.
Something that kept him from aging too. It was
How old was he when he did that show?
he was the actual age like 12 or 13, but then he never got any older looking.
Right.
And it was kind of a weird deal, and now he's dead.
Okay. Well, believe it or not, kids, that's all the fucking sports I got. That's it.
You want to talk more about different strokes?
Sure.
We can talk about
What you talking
basically
about, Scotty?
everybody. Willis went bad. Conrad Baines went bad.
Elvis.
Yeah, he was on there.
Yeah.
You remember
Elvis
that
the
one where
Pelvis.
Elvis came and touched Arnold?
No.
That was actually his PE coach.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there was a very special, touching episode of that where the coach at the youth center
Yeah. Nice.
was taking Arnold into the back room.
Lord have
Well, you
mercy.
take it from there.
Well, guys, because we don't have a whole lot of sports going on right around this time of the year.
How the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. That's a different story.
Now you get to listen to Jeremy sing on the podcast.
That's a man
no,
born.
no,
He's
no,
a
no.
man of me.
No,
Can
please.
we watch
Been
KU
along
lose?
come to. They got nothing
Are they
but the
losing?
dreams.
They're losing right now.
Are they really?
Different strokes to take. Different strokes to take.
Oh my lord! But anyways, because we don't have a whole
And
lot of
together we
Jesus
keep on, just keep in. Different strokes. Go on.
Really? Are you done? Are you
Yes,
done?
Willis.
Okay. Anyways, because we don't have a whole lot of sports to go over, that just means that we get to have more of Jeremy's favorite segment.
The end?
No.
Keep laughing, asshole.
I think we should skip the questions and just go right to the draft, but we draft 20 each.
No.
And what's your favorite crayon?
Like colored crayon or just brand
And it's
of-
Oh, see, that's
no.
not fair because Scotty hates colors.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah.
He especially hates that movie Colors.
Oh yeah, with iced tea.
Here's the
No, he did the theme song to it.
here's the
Colors.
fucked up thing.
Color.
People that are listening to this episode for the very first time don't really know how much of an inside joke this is.
It's not a
inside.
joke.
We've made it a very outside joke using our outside voices.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Different strokes through
I
the
love-
world.
I love everybody. So, anyways, this is a segment of our show where we like to call it
Scotty asked me one
questions
time-
and preguntas.
Scotty asked me one time what my favorite race was, and when I said the Daytona 500, he's like, "That's not what I'm talking about."
Right.
Yeah. Questions and preguntas. This is a segment where you guys could actually send in now your questions, and if we have not answered them, if it's not the same premise, if it's a good question,
Who the fuck taught you the word premise?
you
Okay.
fucking
When
asshole.
you said touch my premise,
You're gonna take all this premise.
I used Manscaped to shave my premise.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, you can send those questions to our TikTok account. There is an area or the little link that's a Q&A. That way we can actually tag you in those questions whenever we answer them.
Woods has
So-
crush injuries to both lower legs. That was the. Yeah. Not axe or smash. Crush. Crush injuries.
Like the wrestler? Remember him, Crush?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Not axe or smash.
Yeah, actually, Crush came, flipped over his car, and took his fucking hands into
Yeah.
his legs, both of them.
Yeah. And
It's weird that he'd let him do it a second time.
and he just laying there in orange soda.
He's like, I'm such a big fan. Would you do that to my leg?
Yeah.
Thanks for pulling over after my car wreck. I was fine. Airbags went off.
Yeah.
But would you mind breaking my legs?
Laying there in orange soda. You know who saved him? Kill.
Really? I'll be goddamn.
Yeah.
No way.
Anyways,
I'm a dude.
you can put your questions in the Q&A section on our TikTok account at Laughing on the Sidelines. And if we like the question enough, we will put it on the show and give you a shout out. So thank you for those people that have done that this episode, because we've got quite a few. First question is actually kind of a cool one. Mm-hmm. Greg Jorgensen wants to know, Derek and Jeremy, how did you know you wanted to be a comedian?
I wasn't good in anything else.
Yeah, you're still not, but that's okay.
Yeah, so I thought I'd try that for a while.
Were you picked on as a kid?
Yeah, I was picked on a lot.
Yeah, I think that's like all stand-up comedians are all like fucking like daddy issues and picked on as a kid, no friends.
You don't have to have problems, but it helps.
Yeah.
Then like my junior year of high school, I started like just joking around and fucking off, and then got funny, and then people like knew who I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, but originally it all started watching Kinnison when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And I just loved Sam Kinnison and thought it was just cool that he just was able to go up there and just make people laugh and made me laugh. And I didn't know.
He had what adolescent kids wanted, which was to scream profanity. He really appealed to adolescent boys and cokeheads, which there were plenty of at the time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I watched comedy as a kid. I watched stand-up as a kid, which a lot of kids don't get to or just don't. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. We didn't have YouTube and shit.
Right, that's true.
So you just caught it on late night, on Letterman or any of that stuff. You'd randomly catch it, or if you're
HBO.
My parents had an illegal cable box, so I'd kick that shit on HBO and it'd be on. I'd watch it. So
the other thing is like I remember going and buying like CDs that you would listen to in your car.
like I had cassettes.
Yeah, we grew up like I actually grew up listening to Bill Cosby records.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom had a bunch of them from the 60s and 70s.
I can't listen to it. They just put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Really?
Funny how his jokes do that.
Yeah, they do. You think that's what he actually used instead of playlist? My brother Russell. And yeah, we've heard this, Bill. It's a stupid fucking story. Yeah. Fat Albert. Okay. Yeah.
And who does he think? His mom.
Good God.
Yeah, Bill. Dentist makes you talk funny. Okay.
How about you, Jeremy? Why did you become a comedian?
You know, I grew up with the problem of being the chronic insomniac, and which makes you daze out and space off a lot as a kid. You lose a lot of focus. And back then, teachers and stuff always just kind of thought I was lazy. Mm-hmm. So the way to help me with that was to basically like point it out and embarrass me in front of the class, which basically gives the other kids then free reign to
bunch of
tease
pricks.
and taunt you. So I learned how to diffuse things with comedy.
That's good.
Pretty early, but like I say, I grew up listening to Bill Cosby, which I know he's an awful person, but he's a legendary stand-up comedian. He's actually quite great. My parents had HBO, and one of the first memories that I have was sneaking out in the hallway when I was supposed to be in bed and listening to George Carlin at Carnegie Hall.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't understand what he was saying because, I would have been 5 or 6.
Oh, wow.
But he was making people laugh, and it's something about being able to make people laugh at will. Mm-hmm. I memorized comedians' lines, and I would do them at school. And,
oh, sure.
And while I wasn't learning how to write jokes, I was learning timing and shit.
Jeremy was in first grade going, tits, cock, cunt, motherfucker, pussy, tits.
Shit, piss, fuck, cut, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. Being, kind of out of it half the time, I was really not all that self-aware, and several times I got caught doing dirty routines. And,
especially if it's Carlin. Oh,
yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in second grade going, 71 and 69 with 2 fingers up your ass. I knew fingers up your ass was funny. I no idea what 69 was.
I had a friend named, he's a comic, he's toured everywhere, Todd Yon. Used to be on Bob and Todd all the time. So I was talking to Todd one time, and he was telling me about a time he got to see George Carlin, and it was in Vegas. And he's like, he was so excited. Like one of the few times he's kind of like fanned out and been excited. And he said he went and he was like third row center. Mm-hmm. And George Carlin goes up and he's doing all the stuff. He's doing good. And then he starts going into like politics. Mm-hmm. And he just eats shit for like 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And he goes, all right, well, you don't want to talk about politics? Let's talk religion. And then he eats shit for another 10 minutes. Just fucking bombs. And Todd said he's sitting there and he's just kind of like almost hunkering down in his chair, just like, oh shit, like this is my lifelong legend. This is And then he said he went into like the hippy dippy weatherman and some other stuff.
Really?
And he ended up doing like he got like 2 standing ovations, did 3 encores, and he ate shit for 20 minutes of that show, like in a row. He's like, he's never seen anything like it. The guy was just a fucking genius.
Yeah, later in his career, George Carlin did a bit of people who need to have the shit kicked out of them, which is odd because on that list, anybody named Todd. Anybody with a soft name, Kyle. I bet you any day of the week, 10 times out of 10, Mickey, Vinny, and Tony could kick the shit out of Todd, Kyle, and Tucker.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Next question. Well, I'm gonna.
So that's when I knew. But that growing up in a little tiny town like I did, that wasn't something you did. You either became a farmer or you got a college education. You worked in an office, but being a comedian was for people on TV. It wasn't for us.
Yeah. Well, now that we're kind of going back and about that kind of thing, what was the funniest thing you did in high school or college? This is a question from AJ71405.
AJ, huh?
AJ.
That's my grandfather's name.
God,
AJ?
Well, he actually went by Boob. But
it was Adolf Joseph Hitler.
yeah. Well, no, Alois.
Okay, never mind.
Alois Joseph.
Anyway. What was the funniest thing you did in high school, Jeremy?
Here's the thing. Most of the shit that I did in high school wasn't funny till later. Most of it was either scary or stupid or whatever at the time, which most good stories are.
Oh, yeah.
I did get pretty good. I got a bootleg copy of the Jerky Boys.
Oh, God.
And I got pretty good at making prank phone calls. I did that in college quite a bit. And we would get out the penny power.
Yeah?
Oh,
and call people at like 3 a.m.
Oh.
And the one that I can remember, I used to do the voice of one of the Jerky Boys characters, Saul Rosenberg. And I called this guy at 3 a.m. because he was selling a travel trailer. Yes, I'm calling about the travel trailer you had for sale. Dude, do you know what the fuck time it is? Yes, I do. It's time to buy a travel trailer. He fucking hung up on me. So, I mean, I was always making people laugh, but usually it was to my own detriment.
That was just my favorite. The whole, oh my God, my mother, she woke me up today. She poured a pan of hot grease all over my ass and my chest and my genitals, and then I fell down the stairs and my shoes fell off. What does that have to do with anything? Because I can't see, damn it, you son of a bitch.
She poured it all over my head and my neck and my genitals.
Let me speak to your manager. Yeah, Burger Bob here. Give me your fucking order there, tough guy.
That was in that movie.
That was
They made
so
an
great.
awful fucking movie.
Awful.
But it was based off of their phone.
The Jerky Boys.
Jerky Boys?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I never listened to the Jerky Boys. I had Roy D. Mercer was who I had.
The main guy from the Jerky Boys, Johnny Brennan, is he does a voice on the Family Guy now.
Mort.
Mort
Yeah.
Mort the pharmacist.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I prescribed all you kids all your medications. David, I prescribed your father his hemorrhoid cream. Oh, they were like stinky little balloons.
Oh, God. That's disgusting. I guess I'll go. I guess the funniest thing, again...
Oh, this will be good.
No, actually, it was actually kind of genius, actually. It was an idea. And granted, it wasn't my idea from the beginning. I heard about this somewhere else. But also, when we were I was doing live a couple days ago, I was asked, what did I do for my senior prank? Well, my senior year of high school, we were told explicitly that if you guys do any kind of a senior prank, you will not walk at graduation, and you will be suspended for at least 3 days in school suspension, not out, which is fucking worse. So we couldn't do anything during the school year. We had to think of still doing it and carrying on the tradition. So I had heard that somebody else had done this, but we thought it would be a good idea in the spring to go ahead and plant some kind of bush out on the 50-yard line of the brand new football field that has nice new turf on it in the shape of the year that I graduated. And we planted it in the spring, and it came back the next year fully in bloom in our year. That was like the smartest, the coolest, and the funniest because we couldn't get reprimanded a year later. They still cut that motherfucker too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at the 20, the 30, the 40.
2006.
The bush strikes again.
Yeah. Somebody should manscape that thing.
Right.
The best senior prank I ever heard of was in some school where the seniors had broken into the school and they had stolen 3 sheep and they numbered them 1, 2, and 4 and left them to look for number 3 wherever the fuck it is.
That is fucking awesome.
What the fuck kind of school did you go to where there were just 3 sheep hanging around?
Well, it wasn't me. I just heard about it.
That's fucking great.
But to speak to your point, a little tiny Kansas school, that's where we always needed something to fuck.
Yeah. That's right. How about you, Derek?
Oh, man, I don't know. There was one class I used to have. It was earth science. I used to fuck around in all the time.
Yeah.
And me and my buddy Tim Wagner, would sit and screw off all the time. And it didn't. It's typical high school. You're gay. No, you're gay. And we do that stupid shit. And I remember one day in that class, it started off as we used to have the overhead projector.
Oh yeah.
And so on the overhead projector, before the teacher had gotten in, he'd written Derek is gay on the projector. So she flips the projector on, and it's right there on the fucking screen. And so as soon as she erases it, flips the projector off, and fucking raises the screen, and behind the screen I've written Tim has sex with monkeys. And so in the same class, same day, we're sitting there and she's in the middle of a lecture, and like I didn't have the cleanest high school, like we didn't even have fucking air conditioning, and that's true. And she's sitting there and she's talking, and all of a sudden you just see her go, like with her foot, and there was a cockroach that was running across the floor. She just stomped on this cockroach, and I just looked at her with this horrified look on my face, and she goes, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "You just killed Raunchy." She goes, "What?" I said, that's been my pet for the last week. You're going to fry DeJanes, because that was her last name, was DeJanes. And I went out and got about 300 signatures on this piece of paper to convict her for the murder of Raunchy the Roach. And I'm not a very good artist, so I drew a very unflattering picture of her. And put bulletins across the school that said, "If you see this woman, please call Crime Stoppers at 423 tips." And when I brought the thing in the next day, and I slap it down on the table right when I get into class, and I said, "You're gonna fry." And she says, "What is this?" I said, "You're going to jail." And she looks at the signatures on the list, and she goes, "When did you get this signed?" I said, "Yesterday." "Okay. He was supposed to be in my class. He was supposed to be in my class." I inadvertently snitched.
Way to go, buddy.
Yeah.
And
I've been snitching ever since.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Next question. This is from Ryan Branch, 34. Derek, you're not going to have any answers for this, but what are your favorite Star Wars characters?
The big dog.
The big dog.
Yep, that's mine.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, I'm going to go first. You're right. You're up, guys.
All right. I don't know what
Clifford? You talking?
Absolutely.
The big red one?
big red one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's my guy.
My favorite. I like Falcor, that luck dragon. You guys
Never
are too
ending
young for that.
story.
Fuck yeah.
No.
I know that one.
Still fucking going on too. Jesus, they weren't kidding. movie drags on. God, I don't know.
What do you think?
I mean,
the dog would look like if he had a manscape. If he had the lawnmower 3.0. Holy shit.
Ladies would want to fuck him more, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. You look like Harrison Ford.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I might want to fuck him. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, you think his boners blend in
yeah,
with the rest of him?
for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because his whole body was just one big dick.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit.
He was a normal-sized dog with a huge cock.
Yeah. Who is your favorite character?
Oh, Jar Jar Binks for sure.
Oh, that's
That guy made those movies. I mean, the first 3 that they made were okay, but those prequels were where it's at. Who doesn't want to see Darth Vader as a child?
We know who Scotty's going with.
No. Who?
NSYNC. You're going with NSYNC. They were in one of them, right?
Yeah, every one of them.
That is.
Yeah, well, he was a huge Chris Kirkpatrick fan.
Yeah.
J.C. Chazé, fuck.
He's a Lance Bass guy. Is what
Oh,
he is.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You bet he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy,
He's
my
a Bass
fa-
Master.
my
That's what they call
favorites?
Lance Bass fans. Bass Masters.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
I'm going to go with Yoda. I like Yoda.
Fuck. All right. I'm gonna go with Mace Windu is who I'm gonna probably go with.
Now-
They still say that he may be alive still.
No, he was killed and merged with the Force.
No.
Look at the extended universe,
that's
you
right.
dick.
That's right. That's true.
Come on,
He
Scott.
may still.
That's
So is
true.
he like the Tupac of Star Wars? Is that
Yeah.
what he is? Like
Yeah.
he might still be alive.
Sam-
Well, there's
Well-
a lot of hologram work in there. I made my wife laugh maybe harder than I ever have once when just here a couple of months ago, Empire Strikes Back was on. And you know,
Ambien?
there's the scene where the thing where Luke falls off his fucking snow horse and
Yeah.
and actually no, he just chopped the thing's arm off, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
struggling through the snow and Obi-Wan comes to him in that disembodied and he Luke, and I just go, touch my balls. And it caught my wife so off guard that she could not stop laughing for most of the movie.
That's what she's supposed
What if
to
that's
do.
what he just said?
If he probably
Just
did.
give him a squeeze.
Yeah. Next question is at hotlits99. What made you guys want to do a podcast?
Insanity.
Still asking this question now.
Real story? Can I give a real story?
You've given the real story like 30 times,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Okay, but we got the new listeners. They might want to know.
Basically, because we think we're a lot more important than we are, and we think like our voice should be heard. It took us at least 6 episodes to realize we bring nothing to the table, but now we're entrenched in this shit because Scotty spent all the money on fucking equipment, and I found a way to get out of the house one night a week.
Yeah, it's true. No, it actually all started from fantasy football. We're all in the same league. And I thought it would be absolutely hysterical to have a podcast that would closely resemble our NFL fantasy football draft.
You had somebody else that was going to do it.
I did. I had. It almost was not Jeremy. It was actually another person, but it didn't match up with the schedule. And I asked Derek, because Derek was in. He said, "I think that may be fun. Whatever."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why am I just now hearing about this? I wasn't even the first one. And then I could have got out of this shit because of a scheduling conflict? What the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking screwed you for the rest of your life. Now you know,
God
Scotty.
damn it. I made one joke when you paid off the fucking fantasy thing about how you're going to have a podcast and you're not going to have the fastest mind in Wichita. What the fuck? Not really wanting to do it. And then next Friday I get a fucking text. Hey, you want to be on our podcast? This is Scotty, by the way.
Yeah, and he said absolutely, and I think
I said, yeah, I guess.
You said yeah.
I honestly thought you were just looking for a guest for the first episode.
We were.
And then when I went home, imagine the surprise on my wife's face when I'm like, this is going to be a everyday thing or every week thing.
And 2 years later, here we are.
Is that all it's been?
You're
It's
patching his wall and fixing his outlet, fucking his sister.
Yeah.
So you can honestly
I was
say
doing that anyway.
I know. I've made your life better.
That's actually how it came to be. I was fucking his sister, and she's like, will you do my brother's podcast?
But yeah, that's actually the real story of how we started the show. Next question, Austin Marcos. If you were to win an award for something really stupid, what would it be?
Record for wiping my ass. Gee, you ever shit so bad you wipe your back? Because I did that today.
Oh my god.
Yeah. How does corn get there?
Oh, that's gross.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's nasty.
That's just when you go through, it's like a 3 flusher, and you just keep going and go. Like, where does it end?
No.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my. I'm scared to ask, but Jeremy?
For having the world's most tattered spiral notebook.
Nice.
I got one that looks like shit, and I won't get rid of it because it's got a few blank pages left.
Yeah.
If I run out of toilet paper, I'm calling you.
Uh-huh. Well, can you use college rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It's a big chief.
I would get an award for doing a podcast with two guys that hate your guts long enough and still doing it after 2 years. 1998 Chevy S10. He wants to know what's rejected names for a taxi company.
The Holocaust was a lie. It seems like they beta tested that one and just it really didn't do well. It really didn't pop in the yellow pages like they thought it would. The other one would be Billy Joel Cab Company. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like early 2000s. Billy Joel went to a party and had a couple of drinks and wound up in somebody's living room. Not just crashed into like their mailbox, into their fucking house. I don't know how fast you got to be going on a residential street to crash into the house, through the house, into the living room.
34.
But is that it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You just got to never apply the brakes.
Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm. All right.
Back to you, Roger.
Yeah. Derek, rejected names for a taxi company.
ABC Cab.
That's a real one.
Yeah, but it stands for airbags, booze, and cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get a lot of business unless they're holding.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah, if they're holding,
They
then yeah.
might.
I would go with the BBC
Yeah.
Cab Company.
I'm sure you would.
That's the one every white girl at the club wants to go home with.
I'm going to go with the Tiger Woods Cab Company. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Yeah, or the Paul Walker Cab Company.
My favorite cab.
Yeah. Was he driving it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put him in the cab. Send him over. He doesn't make it to you.
Yeah. Next question. What?
What?
Oh, sorry. Next question. You realize you shouldn't have picked up that hitchhiker when he says blank.
Why's it got to be a he?
I don't know.
No, that's what he said. Oh. And I can't stand that shit. Let me drive. Can I drive? Come on.
Shotgun in my bag.
Or your stick shift's sexy.
Derek, you realize you shouldn't have picked up that hitchhiker when he says blank.
7-minute abs. I mean, think about it. You go to a video store, you see 8-minute abs, and you see 7-minute abs. Which one are you going to get?
6.
No! No! You can't get a full ab workout in 6 minutes. It's like 2 hamsters just spinning on a wheel.
Nobody works out in 6 minutes.
Nobody works out in 6 minutes.
Oh, 7. 7's a lucky number. 7. 7-Eleven, 7 silly chipmunks sitting on a branch eating lots of sunflowers on my uncle's ranch. You know that old nursery rhyme from the sea? Step into my office.
Why?
Because you're fucking fired. That is just one of the most fucking iconic scenes.
Oh my God.
And that was all fucking improv, too.
Was it really?
Yes. And he is so brilliant. He is one of the most underutilized Hollywood stars. Harlan Williams.
I was so excited to get to meet him.
I wish I could have.
He's so fucking funny, man. God damn, he did this joke about KFC. That's one letter away from fuck. I got the slogan for him. KFC. All that's missing is you.
Of course you would.
Or what was the other one? I got kicked out of church the other day. All I did was just say, "Hey! I smell ass." Oh my god, that guy is so fucking funny, man.
He is fucking funny. I love him.
Oh shit.
Wasn't he? He was the cop in Dumb and Dumber, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Drank
Oh,
the bottle of piss.
Ah, shit.
Get the hell out of here.
And Space Buddies. Can't forget that.
Rocket Man.
So
He was also in Space Buddies, wasn't he?
I don't know that.
He was in one of the Buddies movies, ones with the little fucking talking
Air
golden retriever
Buddies.
pups.
He was in Air Buddies.
Well, they're Airbuds kids, I believe.
They
They're
made.
for children. Oh, they made a whole line of them.
Oh god damn it.
awful fucking.
That's why
movies.
they're the Buddies.
Okay. So, so my answer would be, hi, I'm Glenn.
All right.
Yeah. That's a call back from the last episode, just in case. If you haven't listened to the last one, go. Next question. Something Spider-Man's spider sense never warns him about.
Mesothelioma.
That is the silent killer. It used to be heart disease, but
Yeah.
now,
It's just mesothelioma.
yeah.
AIDS.
Jehovah's Witness. Every goddamn time.
Yeah. He just doesn't know they're coming to the door.
Answers the fucking door thinking it might be company. He never once perks up. Also, calls wanting to extend his car warranty.
Caller ID doesn't work on those ones.
It probably does, but he doesn't think he needs it because he's got the spider sense.
All right.
Pete Parker can't afford caller ID.
Right.
Why does he even have a landline?
I don't know. Oh my, we're going long. Let's see. Next question. An unusual store. Blanks are us. Jeremy.
Why me?
Go ahead.
Fuck, I got nothing.
Oh, how about you, Derek?
Roy's.
Roy's.
Just guys named Roy.
They sell them.
Which Roy do you want?
Hemorrhoids.
I'm gonna go with divorces are us.
Yeah. There used to be a store here in town called Caskets and More. There really
It
did.
was in the mall.
No.
They had a casket store in the mall.
Yeah, they
They
did.
did have a casket store.
But there was a place called, it was right across the street from the mall on Maple, Town West Mall,
Wow.
called Caskets and More.
Okay, that's your answer.
Caskets and More.
Okay. Next question. The worst thing to hear from your spouse. I'm leaving you for blank.
Scotty.
Scotty, yeah.
Derek and Jeremy. That's how that answer works out.
That's an easy one. Scotty.
Yep.
Glenn.
Your wife, believe it or not. Believe it or not, your wife is actually leaving you for us.
I'm sure she probably would.
Just for anything. I'm leaving you for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
I don't need one. Look at you.
Yeah. Let's see. Blank. A new fragrance by manscaped.com.
Oh, God. Anhydrous.
Anhydrous?
Yeah, they went with the agriculture theme, and that's a type of ammonia-based fertilizer that if you ever get one whiff of it, it will knock you on your ass. It's, it's pure ammonia.
Yeah.
And what is it? It's, if you get caught in a cloud of it, like 10 seconds of it will burn your eyes out, and
Oh, Jesus.
30 seconds of it will burn your lungs out. So I'd like to see them come up with that fragrance.
Okay.
Yeah, at 18 years old, I was working at the co-op filling anhydrous tanks
Yeah.
with no training.
Yeah.
And could have just had to evacuate my entire town.
I went with rake in puss. That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Derek?
Chloroform.
Chloroform?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
Dude, that's an easy way to get chicks.
Absolutely. That is. You can slay ass with chloroform.
You're a knockout. Cosby style.
Yeah.
that's so fucking awful.
That's our sponsors, guys. Come on.
Yeah, come
that's
on.
That's inappropriate.
Okay, fine. Badussy.
Badussy? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Booty, dick, and pussy. That is from Friday.
Let's see. What's a good sign your friends actually hate you?
Your name is Scotty. That is the best sign.
They show up every Tuesday to let you know how much they hate you.
Yes.
And it goes out to the world.
You bought your own trophy. That is a good sign your friends hate you.
Your friends...
They brought you a bullet.
Yeah.
The original question was sign your baseball teammates.
Yeah.
When you go up to bat, they're yelling, "Hey, about it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or using you for a spitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're going, easy out. Easy out.
No stick.
I went with your friends actually hate you because they blow you, fuck you, marry you, and then leave you and steal all of your money. That's what's probably in my near future.
Is your friend your wife?
Dude.
Yeah, my best friend.
Okay.
That's what ends up happening.
Sure. Mm-hmm. You're one of those queers, huh?
Shut the
Best
fuck up.
friend is my wife.
Okay, next question. A surprising benefit of the wind in Kansas.
Baseball team name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it? That's all you got?
I got all kinds of shit, Scotty.
Okay.
And unexpected benefits?
Yeah.
You don't have to pump your own cock pump.
You
Just hook it up to a windmill.
There. Yeah, that will.
Yeah.
How about you, Derek?
Scatters your farts,
It sure does.
especially if you're wearing a sundress. And that's a bonus for the fellas, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies,
I just was saying the surprising benefit for the wind was that it likes to take out a lot of trailer parks. It really does. Next one is
My grandmother was a trailer park.
what do you mean was?
still a trailer park. Let's see. Next
No,
one.
it got blown over by a fucking tornado, you insensitive prick.
Okay. Next question. Explain how babies are made in just 3 words.
Tequila, tequila, tequila.
Yep, that's pretty good.
Pound that puss. Or adoption agency.
I tried, and you guys are probably glad I couldn't make anything with that one. It wouldn't have been fun anyway.
We're always glad when you don't talk, Scott.
Exactly. Let's see. Next one. A weird thing for a baseball umpire to lean down and say to a catcher.
Go ahead, Derek.
Oh, yeah. Catch that ball. I like it.
Well, that was kind of along the lines of what I had to say. I can smell your taint from back here is what I chose. So
I would go with, I'd like to talk to you about extending your car's warranty.
We've been trying to reach you about your car warranty.
that's fucking great.
That was a strike, by the way.
Okay, let's see. Next question. Something Peyton Manning should endorse.
Projectors
God
to
damn
air
it.
movies on that giant ass fucking forehead of his. You
Yeah.
could land a fucking airplane on that
You
thing.
sure could. Forehead cream.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
Yeah. Down syndrome helmets. Jesus Christ.
That's so awful.
He can read a defense, but not a book.
Jeremy?
Planned Parenthood.
Yes. Oh, it's great.
Or any feminine hygiene product, really.
Yeah. Tampons.
Ladies, do you ever get that not so fresh feeling?
Just see him down there in the huddle. Mm-hmm. Green, Summer's Eve! Green, Summer's Eve! Omaha!
White Claw.
Vandersil!
Let's see. Next question. The title of the worst book to read on the toilet.
Snakes in the bowl.
God damn it. That's mine.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Were we not supposed to pick a real book?
No.
Oh,
Unless you had one.
what to expect when you're expecting.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tried to sell a signed copy of that at my garage sale. I signed it. Turned out that devalued it quite a bit.
Nice.
Nobody poops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The opposite of everybody poops.
All right. The name of a dating site for pirates.
Parrots, peg legs, and puss. .com.
Yeah.
The 3 Ps.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Derek.
Mine's for gay pirates.
Okay.
It'd be browneyepatches.com.
Oh, no.
Blowmedown.com.
Shivermemembers.com.
Oh, that's actually not a bad one.
Anyways, thank you. I appreciate that. That's
Look at Brian with the jokes.
we got just a couple more. The name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants.
Johnny Rockets.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
Red Rockets.
Yeah. In and out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
God damn, he's full of them.
I'm getting better. I'm improving. Derek.
KFD
Oh my God.
stands for Kentucky Fried Dick.
That's pretty
Which
good.
is a weird requirement. They make you bread and stick your dick in the fryer.
Yeah, a lot of turnover right there. There's they just can't keep a good employee.
This is painful. That just sounds painful as
It
hell.
sure does.
Okay.
Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out. We need an experiment. Scotty.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm definitely good.
Touched him. Do we have...
Yep, you should better wash your hands.
Yeah.
So, last question. Something that an overexcited fan would yell at an intense dog show.
Woo! Red Rocket! Get that out! Got this! Come on, Bichon. You got it.
Yep. What a fucking bitch. That's mine.
Are they like trying to intimidate a dog they don't want to win?
Sure.
Kamsahamnida, which is Korean for thank you very much. That will make any dog kind of shiver and start looking around. They won't behave right.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's an Asian dog joke, Scotty.
I know.
Said your real name there so you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you remembered. Okay.
Remembered what?
My name. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's our questions. Thank you guys so much for those of you that sent in questions that we have not already answered before. Keep on sending them into our TikTok channel on TikTok where it says Q&A. That's where I'm going to get the questions from here on out. It's a lot easier to keep track of them, and it's an easier way to give you a shout out for good questions. Anyways, moving on to the draft. Derek won.
Always.
Fucking
Always.
bullshit.
Then Alan came in second and I came up last.
Yeah.
But here's the thing is that's not a bad thing. As an adult to not know much about video games, I'll take that as a compliment.
Surprising as hell because you had a great list. I thought I had a great list. Out of all three of our lists,
Our fans are 6 years old.
he had a lot of fucking like older games too.
Right, but they were famous ones. Most people don't probably know Metroid.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. That
Or
is a good
Mike
point.
Tyson.
Mike
They don't
Tyson
know who he
Punch-Out?
is.
God, if you wouldn't have picked it, he would have.
Right.
Oh, Av's going, yeah.
Well, and he's likable.
It's true.
I am very likable.
Yeah. Anyways, so Derek won last week's draft, so he gets to pick last. I got second, and then Jeremy. Well, wait a minute. I got second.
Yeah.
Derek won, so he picks last, and Jeremy got last in last week's draft, so he gets to pick first. This week's draft is going to be the most iconic pop culture vehicles. So these are going to be like vehicles, and I'm going to clarify this. They've got to be some kind of car,
Automobile.
automobile,
Vroom, vroom.
vroom vroom.
Can't go with Airwolf.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Yeah.
kind of pissed because I was like, I was going to take the X-Wing, but that's okay. No worries. So this week, Jeremy, you are first pick, dude. You were on the clock.
The X-Wing fighter.
Yeah.
No, there's really only one choice. That'd be the General Lee.
Oh, wow. You went that route.
All right.
Holy smokes, man.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
Not that.
Well, he's going to go now and tell you.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say it's the DeLorean, man.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Derek.
I got two, right?
Yep, you got two.
I'm going to go with the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one? Yeah, you got to pick.
Well, you don't have to pick. There's like, I'm going to take the Batmobile for every one if you're going to let me
Okay.
have to choose.
All right. Batmobile.
But if you had any fucking balls about you, you'd go with Michael Keaton.
Yep, you
Well,
sure
that's my
would.
favorite one.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
but I mean, I'm going to fucking go, just keep going Batmobile.
Right.
And then I'm going to go with,
But this is out of any pop culture.
Pop culture, yeah.
It doesn't have to be a TV or movie necessarily.
It could be a video game if you wanted to go that
well,
route.
there's other things.
The Ectomobile.
Ectomobile, that's the Ghostbusters. Yep. Yeah. The Ecto 1, I think is what they called that. Okay. I gotta be smart with this. I'm gonna go with the Shaggin' Wagon from Dumb and Dumber, Mutt Cuts.
Damn, I was going with that one next.
Yep. It's like still one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, Jeremy, you get 2, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the '77 Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
And then, God damn it, because I'm going to be winding up leaving off a bunch.
Mm-hmm. There's a surprising amount of these.
Oh, Jesus. And
so
this is the
many.
thing. As a kid, you would watch shows that didn't pertain to you, like adult cop shows, if they had a cool fucking car.
That's right.
I mean, I've already done one Trans Am, so I can't do a second.
God damn, Jeremy, missing a mullet. You'd be good to go.
There's one out there that I'm surprised you haven't got.
Well, I've only had 2 choices.
I know. I'm still surprised.
I'm going to go a little off the charts here. The 04 Pontiac Aztec.
From what?
Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I didn't even have that on the list, but that's definitely a good one.
I mean, it was just such a stupid car.
It was the dumbest fucking car ever made. Mm-hmm. It was such shit.
But that's such a good show.
It was. It was an excellent show. Okay, I'm going to take... Let's see. Yeah, I gotta do it. I'm gonna take the Ford Gran Torino from Starsky and Hutch.
Okay.
75, I believe it was.
I can't remember. All right. There, 2.
I'm going to take the Mirthmobile
The Mirthmobile?
from Wayne's World.
Oh,
the
yeah.
MC Pacer.
Yep.
And the Ford Explorer from Jurassic Park.
God damn it, you son of a bitch. Ah, you're such an ass. That was like my sleeper.
Well, wake the fuck up.
Fuck you. God damn it. Okay, well, in that case, let's see. I don't want to do that. I think that's a little too old, and some people may not get it, but yeah, I got to take it. I'm going to take the National Lampoon's Vacation, the Wagon
Family
Queen
Truckster.
Family Truckster.
Yep, that was going to be my last one.
Fuck you. I'm glad I took it from you, jackass.
Eat my asshole, Scotty, with a spoon.
All right, Jeremy. You got 2. Last 2.
I don't know how I don't do it. 82 Trans Am kit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the Night Industries 2000 is what that stands for.
Night Industry 2000s?
Uh-huh. Night Industry 2000, yeah.
Okay, so I've got...
And I got one more.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Dickhead.
I'm sorry.
You fucking prick.
Sorry. My bad.
This is why I clarified earlier.
I'm sorry.
This is why I clarified that just from popular culture. The 1993 white Ford Bronco.
Oh, O.J. Simpson's?
OJ.
Yeah, that's true.
That car recently sold for $750,000.
And that's fucking retarded as hell.
I don't know. 93 was a good year for Broncos. They're bringing them back,
Yeah, I do know that.
And they're making them look like the old Broncos, and I like that.
Yeah. I think... I got 2 that I think I need to pick. I've got a couple of older vehicles, and I think I kind of need to go with something a little bit more modern. I guess I'm going to go...
Don't feel like you have to on my behalf.
No, I'm going to go with Bumblebee.
Okay.
Bumblebee tuna.
Which iteration?
The most recent one. The Camaro.
The Camaro? The newer Camaro?
The newer Camaro, yeah.
Because he was like a 76 Camaro, and then in the cartoons, he was a Bug.
Yeah, I knew that.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah. All right, Derek, last one.
Oh, man. Between a couple...
Yeah, I've got one that I really wanted to pick, but I didn't.
I'm gonna go with Eleanor.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Gone in 60
that's
seconds.
a good one.
67 Shelby Ford Mustang
19.
GT.
Yep, that's right.
God damn it! There's one that I really fucking
What
Pissed.
you got? It's over.
It's over.
Yeah,
The Ford GT40.
oh yeah.
Um,
But what? I guess it doesn't have to be in a movie or TV
well,
show.
it's the one that won Le Mans, but
Yeah.
they just made a movie about it.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Ford versus Ferrari, and God, I got a
Yeah.
fucking list here.
The one that I can't believe you didn't pick, Jeremy, was Animal House, the Deathmobile.
Yeah, that's only in the movie for like 15
minutes?
seconds, and it's like the part of the movie that I fucking hate.
Yeah,
Because they're just pricks.
Yeah,
they could have just left. Instead, they had to tear the fuck out of the town and terrorize the people. And the fucking the ROTC guys are shooting live ammunition in the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
There's the A-Team van.
The A-Team van. I got
Christine.
Magnum PI's Ferrari.
How about this is the one that I didn't think anybody would understand or get, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Party Wagon.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
That's a toy, and
Well, it was a
in
band
the
in the
TV.
cartoon.
Yeah, it was in the cartoon, but it wasn't really. I
And,
guess it was
and
in
then
the most
in
recent
the
one.
most recent movie,
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Bigfoot,
The what?
monster truck,
Yeah.
Bigfoot,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
that started it all.
And then Gravedigger basically took over.
Kind of. I mean, and then there just kind of became a whole line of them, but that was the first one. They used to like bring that shit out, like when they'd have dirt track races and shit. They'd put out a bunch of old cars in the middle of the track and let Bigfoot run over them.
Yeah.
And because it was just a pickup truck with like tractor tires on it.
Yeah. How about?
You got Steve McQueen's fucking
Yep.
Bullet.
Mustang.
Bullet. Yep. The Goldfinger. The
The Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had the WRX from Baby Driver.
Yeah. The Shagwire from Austin Powers. But there was one that I really wanted to pick, but it was just too old of a movie, and I didn't think it was would register. But it's the 1961 Ferrari 200 or 250 GT California in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yep.
The one that
It is.
Cameron kicked the shit out of.
Yep.
It is his.
I'm sorry. There's no way that's going to be okay. You and your old man ain't going to hash that out when you get home.
Yeah.
He's going to kill you.
It is his love. It is his passion. It is his fault he did not lock the garage. Love that fucking movie.
I want to kill Cameron for doing that.
Oh my God, you killed Cameron.
You bastards! I mean, you didn't need to tear up that fucking car.
Yeah, he didn't have
Wipes
to.
it with a diaper.
Yeah,
God, there's just so many.
there are tons.
Iconic cars.
There really are.
The Jeepers Creepers car.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that though. That's a good
That
one.
was right on the tip of my tongue. I was just going to say that.
But anyways, guys, that is going to be our draft. I will put the draft up on Facebook as usual, and you can vote for your favorite iconic pop culture vehicles that we picked, or the favorite list, by using the corresponding emoji, and that will determine who is the asshole next week that drafts last place.
Oh, that Fall Guy pickup.
What?
The Fall Guy? Remember that show? Oh.
No.
But
He
anyways,
had that brown, like, jacked up fucking pickup truck.
oh. But anyways, guys,
Look at that. What do you think of that? It's fucking detail. I know cars. I know pickup truck.
This is now my favorite part of every single episode. This is what we like to call our laughing on the sidelines shitty situation of the week. Okay, now my favorite part of every episode, the shitty situation of the week, brought to you by Fangerbang Beer and Legos.
Legos building blocks.
Yeah.
This week they've got a special set where you can remake all the horrors of the bubonic plague. Complete with oozing sores, pustules,
Oh, that's gross.
doctors with those funny bird masks. It's great. If you want your kids to really learn the history of Europe in the Dark Ages, Legos.
That's disgusting.
Unlock your kids' potential.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, what's the shitty situation over there, Jeremy?
Well, Becky, I don't know. What is it?
You know.
Fuck should I know? I'll come up with one, I guess.
Yeah.
Becky McFuckstick. That is my. I think we change it.
I think so.
I think it is now Becky McFuckstick.
God
Why not?
damn it.
Anyway.
Becky with the good her.
I had a girlfriend named Becky once. She was such a cunt. Anyway,
All right.
Jeremy, what's your shitty situation?
Would you rather date Scotty's ex-girlfriend?
Well, she's a
All right.
virgin.
Anyway.
Still.
All right, Antonio, here we go. Would you rather get hired on at a KFD and go through their rigorous training process of having your dick deep fried? Or would you rather actually have to sit and talk to someone about extending your car's warranty?
For over an hour.
At least an hour.
Scotty, you're first.
Oh, man. I am in the automotive industry, and I think I could make that phone call last an hour and kind of enjoy it just a little bit. Just waste their time for an hour. I think I could do it.
Right.
And I do not want to have my dick deep fried. That
Okay.
sounds like it would hurt.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Tucker.
Well,
And
I'm going to say that while the intriguing prospect of having 11 herbs and spices all over my dick is very, very enticing,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with no. I can at least fuck with somebody on the phone for hours. That guy, by the time I get out the phone with him, is going to go work at KFD. By the time I'm done with him, he's going to be like, fuck it, I'm going to KFD.
as a reminder, I'm buying a horse.
Yes. Yeah, so...
You're
I'm
going to talk to somebody on the phone.
yeah, no, the opposite. Oh, yeah. Talk
Okay.
to somebody on the phone. Yes, that's
All
what I'm
right.
doing. Yes.
Yes. Typically, when
buying a
these people
horse.
call, it is I feel, American duty to try to keep them on the phone as long as possible and waste as much of their time as possible. Maybe sell them something.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I do like a good sizzle.
Oh, God.
And when it comes to those 11 herbs and spices, I've actually tried to experiment at my house, trying to figure out what that is. What I can tell you is cinnamon ain't one of them. Boy, God, this is tough. Do I mangle my dick or talk to somebody? Because, I hate people.
Yes.
People are the bane of my existence. I mean, you go two people over from me and just hate is there. I'm seething, smothered like a warm, nice brown gravy
Yeah.
from KFD. But I would still probably fuck with somebody on the phone. Yeah, I'd rather do that than mangle my genitals. But it's a tougher choice than I thought it would be, guys. So we're all three in the same boat here.
Clean sweep.
I would like to kick one person out of the boat.
Yeah.
And
Derek?
that would be Trelonzo down there.
Right over here to my left, Trelonzo.
Yeah, DeBrickashaw down there.
Lamangelo.
I'm going with black names now, guys.
Rangelo.
The shittiest to ever do it.
Yes. The queerest.
The worst.
God
That sounds almost German.
The worstest.
Oh, that's fucked up. So anybody got any dates at all?
Just your sister.
Yeah, I
In
figured.
the ass.
She likes that.
It's like stirring a can of paint.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But anyways, guys, that is our episode for this week. You can follow us on all kinds of different platforms, but it looks like that...
Hangman's.
Yeah. Mainly Google Laughing on the Sidelines. You'll
Can I
find,
go now?
No. You can find whatever platform that you're on. We
Thank
are
you, good night.
on it, except for Twitter, pretty much. But yeah, keep on sharing those videos on TikTok. That really helps us out a lot. Hopefully by next week, we will be way past 100,000 followers. But thank you to all you guys. You are helping us out a lot. Also, remember to use your promo code SIDELINES on manscaped.com. But as always, if you like us, do us a favor and tell your friends. But if you don't like us...
We hope you stick your dick in wet cement.
and let it dry?
No.
Okay.
Just stick your dick in it.
Just dig it in there and...
There's a surprising amount of gravel and rough shit in there, and it starts a chemical reaction that gets very hot.
If you don't like us.
Tell your enemies.
And until next time, guys.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Until next time.
Keep laughing, assholes.
We will see you later. Take care.